And now, from Keighley, we travel to the wide-open spaces of the Lake District for the story of a cottage industry where the difference is to be found just a few hundred yards off the tourist trail at Patterdale, near Ullswater. And although it doesn't make a fortune, it boasts a location that money just can't buy. How about this for a view? The Lakeland Fells in all their glory, with Striding Edge and Helvellyn centre stage. It's what they see when they open their curtains at Crookabeck Farm. In years gone by, this was a well-known post house for the regular charabanc service between Patterdale and Penrith. But nowadays it's the home of Mary Bell and her family, not to mention the exotic animals she breeds here on her idyllic 40-acre farm. They're Angora goats, with origins in warmer climates than that of Lakeland.
These goats were imported into the UK about 20 years ago, which is when I first got them, and they originate in Turkey, but they're mainly found in hot countries, South Africa and Texas. But now there's a sort of a British breed of Angora goat, which is getting more acclimatised, although they do need shelter in the winter.
And the Angora goat produces mohair.
It does, yes.
Which is, how would you describe that as wool? One of the most
No, it's
beautiful?
not a wool. It's not a wool. Mohair is a hair.
Right, I stand corrected.
And it grows about an inch a month, which is the same rate as human hair grows. And the goats are clipped twice a year when the fibre is about 6 inches long.
And what does the mohair go to make? What's it good for?
Well, the mohair off the kids is the most sought after and the most expensive, because that's the softest and the finest, and that goes into knitwear. And as the animal gets older, it gets coarser, and the mohair from an older goat would probably go into car seating or carpets. I sell the fleece if anybody wants to do any spinning, and then I dye the fleece in different colours for people that do embroidery and that sort of thing. And I send it away to be spun, and it comes back in hanks, which I then dye, and I do in kits for scarves and that sort of thing.
The colours are very vivid, aren't they?
The mohair takes the dye very, very well. It's known as the diamond fibre because of the way it reflects the light when it's dyed. It has a nice lustre in it, and this is what we're looking for in the breeding, to breed the goats that produce this nice lustre.
What's so special about the garments made out of it?
The fact that they're so warm. It's 30% warmer than wool. It's very hard wearing, which is why we make the socks from it. 30% stronger than wool, so that the socks don't get holes in like woolly socks do. And then it has these nice dyeing qualities, these nice bright colours.
As well as the soft and sensual mohair garments with their hint of expensive luxury, Mary also produces items made from a much coarser fabric. And yes, this time it really is wool. It's made from the fleece of the local Herdwick sheep, celebrated in the song John Peel and His Coat So Grey. And Mary has her own flock.
I was interested in all the different colours in the fleece, so that when the lambs are born they're black, and as they get to about a year old they turn a sort of gingery colour, and then as they get older they get grey. And I liked all the different combinations of the natural earthy colours. And then from there I started dyeing the Herdwick wool in colours that look like the landscape, so mossy greens, brackeny colours, heathery colours.
Which makes yours a little success story then, doesn't it? Because you've discovered a niche market here and you control it yourself.
Yes, you know, this is partly because of the visitors that come here. And, you know, they're interested in the Herdwick sheep because they're local and they're looking for something local to take back home with them.
Mary Bell and her exotic animals, very much at home in the glorious surroundings of Crookabeck Farm.